Today I'm going to show you how to restore old photos in Photoshop using a powerful workflow that combines camera raw and manual retouching tools. This method is one of the best ways to bring faded, damaged images back to life while keeping full control over every detail. It's fast, clean, and it avoids the lag you often get with heavy AI tools. If you want more tutorials like this, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let's jump in. The first phase is all about building a strong foundation with the camera raw filter. Before you start fixing scratches and tears, you want to correct the overall look of the photo. That means removing age discoloration, reducing rough paper texture, and bringing back contrast that has faded over time. Start by opening your image in Photoshop. Once it's open, duplicate the base layer by pressing Ctrl and J on Windows or Command and J on Mac. Then right-click the new layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is important because it keeps your edits flexible and non-destructive. Now go up to Filter, then choose Camera Raw Filter. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift-A on Windows or Command-Shift-A on Mac. Inside Camera Raw, you'll make a few targeted adjustments that can dramatically improve the image before you even touch the repair tools. First, open the Color Mixer panel. If your black and white photo has developed a yellow, orange, or sepia stain from age, switch the adjustment type to Saturation. Then drag the yellow slider all the way down to -100, and do the same with orange if needed. This can instantly remove that chemical discoloration and make the photo look much cleaner. Next, open the Basic panel and work on the faded contrast. Lower the highlights to reduce bright paper glare or washed out areas. Then move the black slider to the left to bring back richer dark tones in clothing, hair, shadows, and outlines. This step gives your image more depth and helps the important details stand out again. After that, open the Detail panel to deal with the rough paper grain that often appears in old prints. Increase the noise reduction slider, usually somewhere between 20 and 50, depending on the image. You'll notice the sandy texture smooth out, which makes the photo much easier to restore cleanly. Once those adjustments look good, click OK to return to Photoshop. Now that the photo has a cleaner and more balanced base, it's time for manual structural repair. This is where you fix actual damage, like scratches, dust spots, folds, cracks and torn sections using Photoshop's classic retouching tools. The first tool to use is the Spot Healing brush. This is best for simple areas like plain backgrounds, coats, sky or smooth skin surfaces where there are small cracks or marks. Create a new blank layer by pressing Ctrl-Shift-N on Windows or Command-Shift-N on Mac and name it Spot Healing. Then select the Spot Healing brush tool, which is usually under the J shortcut. In the top options bar, make sure Sample All Layers is checked, and set the type to Content Aware. Now use your bracket keys to make the brush just a little wider than the scratch or dust mark. Then paint directly over the damage. Photoshop will blend the surrounding texture and stitch the area back together in a way that looks natural. But here's an important tip. Don't use the Spot Healing brush on important details, like eyes, lips, sharp jawlines, or patterned clothing folds. On complex areas, it can smudge the image. That's where the clone stamp comes in. Create another new blank layer and name it Clone Stamp. Then select the Clone Stamp tool using the S key. In the options bar, set the sample menu to Current and Below. This lets you clone pixels from the layers underneath while still working on a separate layer. Now find a clean area that matches the damaged section as closely as possible. For example, if you're repairing skin, pick an undamaged patch of similar tone and lighting. Hold down Alt on Windows or Option on Mac and click once to sample that clean texture. Then release the key and paint over the tear or missing area. The key with cloning is to work slowly and sample often. That keeps the repair seamless and prevents repeated patterns that can make the edit obvious. For better results, constantly compare your repaired section to the surrounding photo so the texture and shading stay believable. Once the major repairs are done, the final phase is bringing back sharpness. Old photos often look soft because of age, low-quality printing, or blurry original lenses. To fix that, you can use a high-pass sharpening pass. Press Ctrl-Alt-Shift-E on Windows or Command-Option-Shift-E on Mac. This creates a merged snapshot layer at the top of your stack, without flattening your original layers. Then go to Filter, choose Other, and click High Pass. Set the radius very low, usually between 1.5 and 2.5 pixels. You want just enough to reveal the edges of eyes, hair, clothing lines, and other fine details. The preview should look grey, with edge outlines visible, not overly harsh. Click OK, then change the layer blend mode from Normal to Overlay. You'll immediately see the image regain crispness and definition. If it looks too strong, lower the opacity until it feels natural. And that's the full manual photo restoration workflow. Start with Camera Raw to clean up the overall look, use spot healing and clone stamp to repair physical damage, and finish with high-pass sharpening to bring the image back to life. This technique gives you professional results without freezing your computer, and because you're working non-destructively, you can always go back and fine-tune your edits. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Photoshop tips, and share this with someone who wants to restore old family photos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.